Hi, I'm Nick Bowcott with Marshall. Welcome to Sweetwater. We're here looking at the reissue of the Valve 100 watt Silver Jubilee 2555. The reissue is called the 2555X. The original was released back in 1987 to commemorate two momentous occasions in Marshall's history. Number one, the 25th anniversary of the company. Number two, Jim's 50th anniversary within the music industry as a performer. Like I said, it's a Valve amp, 100 watts. It has a high-low switch, which will take it down to 50 watts. And how it does that is it switches the output tubes, which are EL34s, 4 of them, from pentode, which is 5 elements working, to triode, which is just 3 elements working. That drops the power by half in terms of wattage, but not the volume. 50 watts is still very loud. And it also gives a slightly warmer sound by virtue of the triode implication. It has 2 channels. It can be clean to lead or crunch to lead, depending on how you set it up. They're foot switchable. It has an effects loop, a DI out. The circuit is identical to the original, and to make sure it was, not only did we look at the original circuit diagram, we also opened up 2 amps from that era to make sure everything was correct. So we measured every component and made sure they matched with the circuit diagram, and indeed they did. The only difference between this circuit and the old one is this is a double-sided PCB just to use modern production efficiency, but it has no tonal implication whatsoever. It doesn't have any negative tonal impact. It's the same circuit, just double-sided as opposed to single-sided. It has external bias points. We've beefed up the switching circuitry. We've beefed up the heaters. We've also beefed up the wiring. So we're using high voltage and high temperature resistant wiring. And nothing to do with spinal tap, but to make the inside of the amp look really cool, the chassis is matte black, the circuit board is black, and all the wiring is black. So it's literally none more black. The reason this amp is so sought after, we made it in silver just for 1 year in 1987. It's been used by a number of amazing aspirational players. 2 of the many who used it are Joe Bonamassa, who's a wonderful blues player, and of course, Mr. Saul Hudson, the top hat wearing guy, better known as Slash. This was his main amp back in the heyday of Guns N' Roses. It's a very simple amp in terms of layout. Very, very logical, bass, middle, treble, presence, and then a master output, and then the gain for the clean or crunch channel, and the gain for the lead channel. And let's hear the clean, shall we? Really has that nice Valve shimmer to it. And we're playing at very low volumes because of the camera. But believe me, when you turn this up, it sounds even better. This is what the lead channel sounds like. If you're looking for a great sounding all-valve amp, look no further than this. If you want more information, please go to www.sweetwater.com, or better still, call the 800 number and speak to one of their wonderful sales engineers. Have a good day, and buy the Silver Jubilee reissue. Thank you.